Hey guys, I don't know if this is not focusing or if it's just me, because let me turn on this light, maybe it'll help. I don't know, because I've been dealing with, y'all are also crooked, please stand up straight, okay? Just be nice to me today. Anyway, I've been dealing with a headache since last night. I was sneezing some, had a little bit of an itchy throat, and I feel like my allergies are acting up. Have a little drainage. Not that I feel sick, but like hay fever, allergy. The pollen count has been super high, and I know that there's been storms, not close to us, but storms are supposed to be coming toward us, or rain anyway, and I think that it's that, but I don't feel like doing anything. But last night before I went to bed, I did wash and dry a load of clothes, and I did get most of the dish, well no, I got all of the dishes from last night in the dishwasher, and then after Jeff and I had breakfast, I put the rest of that stuff in, and I've got the dishes going. So I'm doing something today that is not just sitting around doing nothing. I've also edited 3 videos and got those scheduled for my planner channel, and I do plan on folding those clothes, but I just feel kind of like tired because I didn't sleep well because of my head. And I did take some Tylenol last night. It didn't seem to help, but by the time you see this, the headache will be completely gone. It won't be an issue anymore. But I just thought that, so you'll know why this video might be, who knows, I might feel better in an hour and just film up a storm. But might be just a little bit of me talking, then I would, you know, let you know that. I did clean off the boxes that were over here. It's still a bit of everything over here is a kind of a mess. I've also been drinking water quite a bit because that usually helps this allergy headaches. I don't know why they do. It helps. Maybe it washes the stuff out. Maybe somehow. I don't know. I mean, I know it's not actually washing the, you know. But maybe it somehow, the hydration helps. I don't really know. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that we have decided on the flooring, and if everything goes the way we think it's going to go, Friday we're going, which today is, for me, is Wednesday. Today for you is Sunday, because my videos are a little bit off. And I think they're going to end up being like 3 days out now, or 4 days out instead of 3 days out, because of the way I did things this week whenever I did the collab. But anyway, or may not, because I may not film tomorrow at all. Let's just do one thing at a time. That's how my brain is working, y'all. Really, really crazy. And I know it always works that way, but usually I can get some thoughts out before I go to something else in most situations. Okay, so let me talk about first thing first. We have 95% chosen that flooring that I showed you as our flooring, and we're going to go purchase that Friday. Okay, I decided to stop recording for a second because I kept saying anyway over and over again, and it makes my brain itch. Yeah, I'm scratching my brain. No, not really. So Friday, Jeff and I are going to go purchase the flooring. Such a big amount of money at one time. This will be the biggest amount of money we have spent at one time, other than actually purchasing the mobile home. And I'm not talking about the land part. The land was more than that. But this will be a big chunk. But we do have the money saved. Everything's fine. It's not, we're not going into debt, because that's the whole point of this. But anyways, I did it again. But it was different. Jeff and I are going to go purchase it on Friday morning, and then after he goes to work, Noah and I are going to go down to the mobile home and unload it, and Noah's going to cut the grass, and I'm going to find something else I can do while we're there, even if it's cleaning or whatever needs to be done that I can actually do. So that's what's happening Friday. And today, Jeff and I went ahead and purchased the countertop laminate. We already have the glue. We bought that from Bucks. I wish we could have gotten the other things from Bucks because it would have been so much better price, but they haven't had that stuff. Trust me, we've looked. Anyways, oh, I said it again. Why do I say that constantly? It drives me nuts when I'm editing. Y'all may not even care. This is a hair tie. I don't know why I'm playing with it other than it gives me something to do, I guess. But we purchased that, and it's supposed to be in, like, we're supposed to go pick it up from Lowe's on Monday or Tuesday. It's according to when it gets in, because that is not an item that they keep in stock. Because if it was something they kept in stock, I'd just go over there and purchase it. But since it's something that they don't keep in stock, they have to order it, or they just, well, they don't have to order it. I order it from Lowe's, and Lowe's ships it to that store. The warehouse ships it to that store of my choosing, and I go pick it up. Yeah. So we're going to pick that up, and that's exciting because the backsplash is going to be the same thing we have over in the kitchen that we have now, but the countertops are going to be different. And I'm going to try to explain a little bit about the countertops. It may not make a lot of sense, but maybe it will. Picture it. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to do the Sophia from Golden Girls. Okay, so let's just say that this is, nope, that's backwards. This is the countertop. This is the side where the sink is, and this is the side where the stove is. And over here's the pantry, okay? So, over here, from the wall to however far, we're going to have, let me get the camera down here. That. This is actually kitchen countertop, and it's just floating there. It's not bolted down, it's just floating there, and Jeff used it for part of my desk. So, y'all, I didn't think it was going to affect me the way it is, but my desk is fixing to come apart. And y'all know I love this desk. And y'all know I love this desk because Jeff built it specifically for me. And oh my goodness, am I going to cry? No, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But he's also building the kitchen specifically for me. This desk will not fit, and I keep telling myself it will not fit anywhere in the house unless I put it somewhere I don't want it. I don't want a desk in my bedroom. I don't want a desk in the living room. It's not going to work there. I have to part with it. But I don't have to part with it completely. And so, wow. Y'all, I did not expect, it's getting closer to the point where I'm not going to have my desk. And I love this desk. And I know this is stupid. It's so stupid to feel this way about a piece of furniture. But it's not really about the furniture. It's about him doing it for me. Oh, I'm a weirdo. Anyway, okay. Y'all, showing y'all that just then just totally messed up my brain. It's okay. So, this piece is going to be from the wall to a certain point, and then it's going to be a certain type of laminate countertop that, to make it the right length, because this is only 5 feet. We need like 6 feet, 3 inches, I think. So, beside the stove, it's going to be the other stuff, not this. This is going to be where the baking station and stuff is. It's not really a baking station, but it's going to be where my KitchenAid is. Oh, why is that affecting me like that? Okay. So, that's going to be that stove side. The sink side, okay, I have a piece of granite over on the thing where my KitchenAid is right now. I've had that piece of granite longer than I've had my children, I do believe. Jeff brought it home from work. He was working at a hospital up here in Montgomery. I might have been pregnant with Noah, actually. I don't remember exactly. It's it's 20 some years it's been in my life. Let's just put it that way. Over 25 years. He brought it home from work because there's a little tiny chip on the underside of it, and because of that they would not use it in the hospital. So since they would not use it in the hospital, they were going to throw it away. And he said, my wife cooks and she would love to have that to roll dough out on. And so they said, here, have it, take it home. So he did. So that is going to have a permanent fixture on the left side of my sink. And then it's going to be the other stuff from there over. I think it's going to look kind of neat. I think it's going to be kind of cool the way it's going to be set up. There's going to be like the white cream countertop and then a darker countertop and then that granite color. I want it that way. Jeff doesn't mind either way, and I think it's going to be nice. If it's something that we turn out, like if we do it and we absolutely hate it, this I bought from my mother for like $20. That was free. We can always change the counters later down the road. Probably never will, because I'm almost absolutely positive that once Jeff gets it in, I'm going to fall in love with it. You know, because it's already in my head. I have a vision. So, that is the way the counters are going to be. And I'm so excited. And y'all know, if you watched the last home renovation, the mobile home renovation vlog, that I tore the bar off. The bar was warped. We did not realize it was so warped until we cleaned all the stuff off and had everything off of it, and then we started looking at it and we were like, is a marble gonna roll? Or is it gonna lay down there? You know, is it gonna, you know, it was bad. So we decided, since we were gonna have to widen it anyway, and we were already bought the stuff and we had extra, we're just gonna do the countertop. If we decide not to do it that way, we do have another way we want to do it. It's only gonna cost like $25 if we decide to do it differently. But I think this we're gonna do with the laminate. I think it's gonna be beautiful. So since I'm already tearing up about my desk, I want to tell y'all some other things we're going to do with my beautiful desk. The shelving part up top that you see, that we're going to turn into a shelf for either the office or somewhere in the living room. It's not going to go away. It's going to stay shelving unit. It's just going to be in this form, except the one over here. This one will be on top of this one, I believe is how it's going to be. Sorry for bouncing y'all around and make you go woo. But yeah, it's going to be like that, and I think it's going to be nice. The other parts of the wood that's here, we're going to use as either part of our bed. It's going to be all over the house, y'all. My desk is going to be everywhere. Or part of my bedside tables, or part of something in the kitchen or the living room, something. We can take part of this and build a shelf for the kitchen cabinet, because we do need a shelf for the kitchen cabinet that Jeff is building on the side where the sink is. We need a shelf in the middle because I don't want it to just be one big huge spot. But Y'all, I did not realize I was gonna almost cry over this. I mean, I love this desk. Y'all know that. But I also know that I will still have it with me. It's so weird. Isn't it weird? It's weird. I'm weird. Am I weird? I don't know. But we have ordered the countertop cover, the part that's going to keep it waterproof. And I know that it's going to be beautiful because Jeff made the other beautiful. We are going to pick up the flooring, and that's 2 big steps. The flooring is the biggest step of getting the house finished, because once the flooring is down, we can do the baseboards. And y'all, I have actually talked to Jeff about, let's do the flooring and the baseboards, finish up the electrical and the plumbing, and let's just move in. He said no, he won't do it. And the reason why he won't do it is because he wants it finished so that whenever we move in, we don't have to think about working on it. Unless it's some small thing like a little shelf in the pantry or something like that. But, yeah. And we also have plans for after we move in. Like, we're going to build us a bed. We may build Noah's bed before we move in. We haven't decided. Because we could go ahead and build his bed. Because he's going to be using a full-size bed instead of the one he has now, which is a twin extra long. Yes, my 6'4" son sleeps on a twin size bed with 3 dogs and sometimes a cat. But yeah, that's the plan. And I keep wanting to pack stuff, but I don't know where to start. And my brain is like, where do I start? And I get like, have you ever felt like you were just like you had a roadblock, you don't know what to do, but you want to do all the things? That's where I am. I'm at a roadblock. I don't know what to do, because I know we cannot take everything in this house. And I know I don't want to take everything in this house. There are things here that I absolutely do not want. Not because I don't like them, not because they're ugly, not because they're broken or anything like that, but we don't need it. So why take it? So I'm trying to figure all that out. And we are still living here, so I don't want it to feel like we're just and I don't know, we're in a transition, but I don't want to feel like we're in a transition. I guess, I don't know. I have thought about packing up some of my clothes, but then again I thought, why do that? I can just take them down there on the hangers, and in the little bins they're in, my clothes are packed except the ones on the hangers. I don't have anything in drawers except one drawer. Everything else is in cubbies and stuff. So, I don't know. I've got so many things in my mind. It's like, maybe that's why my head hurts. Because it just can't stop working. But it's excitement, y'all. I have thought about today, for the video, and because it needs to be done, cleaning out the refrigerator. But I don't feel like it. I honestly don't feel like standing. I don't know, like whenever I stand up, my head feels worse. It's like this sinus pressure from, and I don't feel like I'm getting a cold. It feels like an allergy attack. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing today. Folding clothes, I know that. I'm folding that 1 load of clothes. And I think I have 1 load to wash with what I had, like what after Jeff showered and Noah's clothes in his bathroom. I think I have 1 load of clothes if Noah didn't wash his clothes already. See, he washes his own clothes sometimes, and I don't know until I go or ask him. because I don't pay attention. Like, he'll wash them while me and Jeff are gone somewhere, or Jeff and I, whatever. I'm going to try. Why do I always try to fix that when I don't know how to fix it? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Proper grammar. Let's see. He and I is correct when using the subject of a sentence, while him and I is grammatically incorrect because him is an object pronoun. Okay, what if it's like Jeff and I? You only use the form name and I when it's the subject of the sentence, and not when it's the direct object. Okay. Jeff and I versus Jeff and me. That's actually a thing. Is a sentence. In a sentence, anyone down to play a game with Jeff and me. Is the me correct? I've asked here before, but somebody said the good way is to correct and remove names such as anyone down to play games with Jeff. Anyone play the game to me. Both sound correct. Which do I use? Me or I? Okay, I'm not use I when the subject of the sentence, and use me when it's the object of the sentence. Okay, so Jeff and I is the proper way. I'm still confused. Because that's me. Y'all, you know what? This is what's crazy. In school, grammar and reading and, you know, English grammar, all that, that is what I excelled in. But this one thing gets me all the time. And I know I don't talk perfectly. I don't try to. I know I use slang. I know I use, you know, other things that other people don't see as correct English or correct grammar. I don't really care. And this time I mean I don't care, not like I don't mind. Because y'all know I say I don't care about a lot of things, but it's not that I don't care, it's just that I don't mind it being that way. But still, I don't care. But this one thing, so it's Jeff and I. Yeah, so when Jeff and I go, Jeff and I, it's a whole one word. Not really. Okay, stop it. I'm in a goofy mood, but I still have a headache. When Jeff and I go shopping or something like that, Noah will do his clothes. There we go. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah. Okay, so tonight we're having hamburger steak, so I'm not going to film that. And I'm thinking that I want a baked potato or else roasted potatoes. And I have some little yellow potatoes, so I think I'm going to do that. But yeah, I don't really know what else I'm going to film. And I have just sat here and talked for like forever. So you might just get this today. I feel like I sometimes, I feel like sometimes a sit down talking to you video is okay. And the reason why I feel that way is because you're my friends. A lot of you, seriously, we talk, I feel like you are my friends. We talk in the comments, we talk in emails. And I don't feel like you're just a subscriber, just a person there watching me. And I know some of you are just watching, you don't ever say a word. And that's okay too, I don't have a problem with that. But I feel like sometimes you need to sit down and have a conversation with a friend and tell them how you feel. And then y'all, a lot of times will, see, y'all is not a real word. At least that's what some people say. I think it is. It is in the South. Anyway, y'all will tell me about your days, about your allergy issues, about your feelings of some kind of attachment to a piece of furniture. Yes, I have an attachment to my desk. And whenever he starts taking it apart, I'm probably gonna cry. And he's probably gonna be like, well, we don't have to do this. So I gotta control myself. I can do it whenever he's not here. I'm not gonna cry. What is happening here? We don't know. I don't know. I have it in a loose bun, so it's all falling out anyway. because I don't want anything tied on my head. I probably should take it down and probably make my head feel better. But it's okay for us to sit and have a conversation sometimes and not be doing other things. Because whenever I'm sitting here having conversations with you guys, I'm telling you more about me, about what's going on. And then y'all will tell me about you and what's going on with you. And it's fun and I like it. And I think it's good to have heart-to-hearts. Especially on days when I really don't feel like doing anything except what I have to do. And what I have to do, I have shared with you a lot of times. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to share it again, because I will. But yeah. Oh, I also want to tell y'all. See how my brain works? Wow, you're annoying me. Yesterday, or last night when Jeff got home, he saw the bins on the table, which he had brought the bins in here, but he saw the bins on the table and he said, "You got it all in there?" I said, "Yeah, it really wasn't much. There's still holes in there." I said, "There still could be more put in the pantry." And he was like, "Oh, okay." I said, "We've got a lot, but we don't have any of some things. Like, we don't have any chili beans. We don't have any lima beans. We don't have certain things that we eat," which we have decided with some things we're just going to use dry beans, which I've told y'all that before, which I feel like will be easier to store and lighter. It'll be lighter weight, and I think it'll be better. So I guess since I've talked so much, I'm going to just go for the day. And I hope this is okay. I hope this video is okay. Let me know how you're doing. Really, seriously. I've let you know how I'm doing. But let me know how you're doing. And let me know how the storms were if you were in Kentucky or Tennessee. I'm not even sure where all it's at, but it's pretty widespread storm pattern going through. Let me know how you are. I know that Mama Jessie J, they were having some pretty bad stuff. I've gotten messages on Instagram, and see, that's another place people can talk to me. I've, gotten different prayer requests. You all who are in the path of these bad storms with the tornadoes, please let me know how you are, because I really want to know. I may not know where you actually live because you don't tell me, but let me know you're okay anyway. I don't have to know this state. I don't know where a lot of you live, is what I'm saying. I know where some of you live because you've said, but I want to know if you're okay, because I just need to know that. Okay, I've talked so much that my camera was about to quit on me. But yeah, I do want to know how you are, so let me know that. I really am in a talky mood, so I think that's another reason why these types of videos are good for me. I don't know if they're good for you or not, but maybe I keep you company. But anyway, I am going to go. I said anyway again. Okay. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me. It means a lot. And I'm not talking about just for views, but I mean because some of you, I'm getting to know you so well in the comments, and I care about so many of you. Like, it's just something I didn't know that I needed, if that makes sense. And it's a community that I enjoy being part of. So if you like this video and all this other part, you don't have to do any of this. You don't even have to watch it if you don't want to, but I would like for you to if you want to. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. And if you don't mind, if you think somebody else would like the channel, go ahead and share it with them. If you like playing our videos, you can go check out my other channel. And most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. I really want to know if you are in the path of these storms. Please let me know you're okay, because I know some of you are in the path of these storms, and I know by the time that you see this video, the storms will be over, or at least I hope all of them will be. There may be more coming in. I don't know by now. I'm not a weather person. I don't believe half of what they say anyways, but I know for a fact, because I've seen video and I've seen pictures of different people. I've seen Marina had pictures of downed trees in Tennessee. Fearfully Created, yeah, it's bad. And Mama JCJ, it was bad, like dark weather in her little video on Instagram. So let me know if you're okay, because I do want to know that. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well, because I'll add you to my prayer list, and I will pray for you daily. I know that my prayer doesn't mean much, but it is something I can do for you. And honestly, to me, somebody praying for me means a lot to me. And when I say it doesn't mean much, it means that I can't answer your prayer myself, but I can talk to the man who can. How about that? And I don't have to know what your prayer request is about. You can tell me if you want to, but you don't have to tell me. You can just say you have a prayer request. Just pray for me. Pray for whoever. And if you don't want to put it in a public place, you can always send me an email. My email is in all of my videos, or at least it should be. It's mamacatshomestead@gmail.com. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.